LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets and foul. The difference so far is going to be efficiency. Dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they work to keep up with it, he didn't pay. The shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the first half. It stood out to me more than anything else was how hard he was.
Get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
Of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great
look at the Lakers. The first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand in game 3. Back game for him after some struggles there last time out. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
How good are these guys on the fast? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a great next stage. They can make young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders. Orlando calls timeout. Clark is with most young teams. The Magic struggle with consistency. Look, PA, that's just before one to start.
They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. The second quarter didn't advance their lead, but they still dominated the half overall, ending it way out. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets and foul.
Kyrie Irving is the youngest player to score 40 points at Madison Square Garden. Kyrie Irving was the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup gold medal winner and MVP. Kyrie Irving 2014 USA Basketball.
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the things, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be sharp, getting that extra piece.
out here that are willing to extend a helping hand. You know, me as a black, native, indigenous man, there's so much that I had to unlearn and relearn. I had to unlearn and relearn.
And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort of the guys. Several times when the league was sliding, every time we went out, we were lifting.
And one steal. Taking a look at the Lakers. Shaq, what you think?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline on the offensive end. Not about just quick shots, but and if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their
Ken, and let's get your thoughts, Ken, on the Lakers.
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Edge, I think inside.
And because of this concerted attitude, they've got the edge where it counts.
Shaq, how do you think the Warriors will play?
They need to get more energy and effort.
They kept outdueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown up pressures. They cashed out. Really just got bring the same energy to the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
And because of this concerted attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the field.
Shaq, how do you think the Warriors will play?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Johnny Joe has been one of the main, probably is.
Kyrie Irving was the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup